Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do a book review. The book is called The Death of Democracy by Benjamin Carter Hett, Professor of History at Hunter College and the Graduate Center of the City University of New York. The book discusses Germany's political affairs in the interwar years. Just a quick introduction about the book. Discusses Germany's dilemma after after her defeat in World War II, political struggle inside Germany, and the fighting that happened between the different political groups, and the struggle for power and attempts to regain Germany's prestige in Europe. I found it very interesting. The book gave such a good introduction about how the Nazi Party came into power, how they actually possessed the power, and their gradual success through democracy, basically. That said, their path to power was very interesting to read. At that time, in the 1920s, there were different political sectors and groups who, like the Nazis, wanted to gain the upper hand. Also, how the German elite and how they wanted to maintain stability while trying to control the mayhem. Also, let's not forget, the book discusses also about the hardship of the German people, the consequences of the Treaty of Versailles, and how it was very unfortunate for the Germans at that time. And I think it played a big part, that treaty, for the Germans. And it played in the hands of those who wanted to be in power, basically. I really enjoyed it. I really loved it. I always when I read about World War II, I always tend to not have a specific, because it's such a broad topic. But once I started to read, I decided to read about the roots of Nazism and how Hitler became who he was, basically, and how, most importantly, the people followed him blindly and really believed in Nazism. The book takes us, like I said, in the interwar years, through the 1920s and the beginning of the 1930s, where Hitler took power in 1933. It talks about the Allied role, and how they saw and perceived the Nazi takeover. Really interesting. I really recommend it. It's not very difficult to read. It presents the information clearly and paints a clear picture of what happened. I highly recommend it. It's really good, and I hope you purchase the book and enjoy it. Thank you very much. See you next time.